Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's bring in Bloomberg's Isabel Lee with some market movers. Not too much liquidity, not too much action in this market, but what are you keeping your eye on?
We're seeing some movement. NIO shares, for instance, ticker NIO, is up by a little more than 1%. That's after the EV maker reported deliveries for December that showed a 33% gain month over month. So Chinese EV makers are in the spotlight, actually, because Beijing said they will continue to support National Consumer Goods Trade-in Program, which has been key policy to encourage car purchases in the country. So Beijing also said they will broaden their fiscal spending base in 2026. So you see shares of other companies like Geely or XPeng also in the green.
Yeah, I mean, NIO has definitely been one of those shares that's been hugely volatile all year. We were talking about RH, it used to be Restoration Hardware, I guess, with Natalia earlier, and that's been a mover because of Donald Trump, actually.
It's been a mover because of Donald Trump, and RH shares are up by almost double digits. It's really gaining after a tariff delay. Shares are trading above a 200 DMA for the first time since March. DMA as in moving day average. And if you look at all the technical analysis, the Fibonacci in January high to March low, it's around $202. But RH, I was trying to Google it because I've been to an RH rooftop in Chelsea. Oof. They have a nice restaurant, and I was looking whether they're connected, and I think they are. But it's interesting to see furniture retailers really doing well. But they really have to also diversify their sourcing ahead of the tariffs this year and next in 2027.
Certainly. You're also looking at an electric power equipment company, Vertiv Holdings.
Vertiv Holdings stock is up by 4.5%. That's after Barclays upgraded the power equipment company to overweight from equal weight. So Barclays said that its shares currently offer a good entry point following recent volatility. They also note that the stock's year-to-date performance versus overweight rated artificial intelligence name like GE Vernova and nVent Electric, which is good for the company. So this leaves Vertiv ripe for some catch-up.
Yeah. Now, you also had a hand in a story that is getting a lot of reads today. It's a very funny story, but I was a little disappointed. So the title of the story is Bet Against Christ's Return Pays 5.5% annual gain on Polymarket. So, Isabel, it turns out that people have been betting if 2025 is the year that Jesus Christ will return, and it actually was a positive gain for them, but he didn't come.
He didn't come,
I think. Unless somebody out there has seen him.
Polymarket is this niche world that we're trying to monitor, Polymarket and Kalshi and all the other platforms, because you see a lot of interesting bets there. For instance, the frequency of Elon Musk tweets, or even Jeffrey Epstein, will he turn up alive? So you have oddball stuff like that, but you also have really serious stuff. And so for things like these, I talked to a lot of professors, and they all said that, okay, they're fun, but it diminishes the importance of these prediction markets. Because remember, the prediction markets have been around for a while. I
thought you were going to say of religious leaders, but yeah, go on.
That too. But they soared in popularity during the elections when they were more accurate than some of the polls. So they do have utility in that sense. But yes, with this specific bet,
they were definitely accurate in this case.
Yeah, some 3.3 million was placed on the bet. Of course, many came in as no. And yes, annualized without fees, they gain a profit of 5.5%.
Who out there took the other side of that bet?
So that's the other thing. I mean, you would think who in their right mind would vote no? Maybe some believers, but also some of the professors I spoke with said not everyone who trades trade to hold. Sometimes you arbitrage and you look for profit. So that's also what I thought in the beginning.
Could it be Christ or L. Ron Hubbard?
Yes.
Like you want to take one of those sides for sure.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.